Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm Vanguard and today we'll be going through the top 10 upcoming JRPGs of 2018 and beyond. With 2017 now behind us, there's definitely excitement circling around 2018's promising games. Some are familiar while others are new, but without further ado, let's get right into it. First up we have Project Octopath Traveler, which is a working title. Octopath Traveler is an upcoming 2018 role-playing adventure video game being developed by Square Enix and acquired for the Nintendo Switch. The visuals combine 16-bit style character sprites and textures with polygonal environments and high-definition effects. The game puts player in a role of one of 8 selectable adventures, who each begin their journey in different ways. Each character will have a unique command that can be used when interacting with NPCs. The game features turn-based battles in which players attack with different kinds of weapons or elemental attacks, as well as abilities and items. This definitely looks like it will feature a compelling story with splendid aesthetics. Scheduled for release on the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2018.
Try targeting an enemy's weak point to break its guard, then deliver powerful blows while it's weakened. Or, if an ally's in trouble, use it to get them right back into fighting shape. Identifying the right time to boost may just be the key to victory. There's a deep well of strategy.
Next up we have Edge of Eternity. This is an upcoming indie tribute to the JRPG classics, offering a universe blending fantasy with science fiction, intense active time battles, an open world to explore, multiplayer and branching stories. It was recently funded on Kickstarter. The game is said to be all about exploring, building your character, fighting and living an adventure to remember. The game was first announced in 2013, however we still don't know too much about it. Though we don't know the release date, we know that it will be available on the PS4, Xbox One, Windows PC, Mac OS and Linux. Sphear is an upcoming 1990s style Japanese role-playing video game featuring an active time battle system similar to the older Final Fantasy games and Chrono Trigger. It is being developed by Tokyo RPG Factory and to be published by Square Enix. The game is the second to be developed by them and is considered to be the spiritual successor of the first title, I Am Setsuna. The game was released in Japan on October 2017 and is scheduled to release in January 2018 for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows in North America, Europe and Australia. Number 7 is Lost Soul Aside. This is an upcoming RPG that is inspired by Final Fantasy 15, developed by Alt-Zero on the Unreal Engine 4. Not much is known about the game, but from what we've seen so far, it looks absolutely incredible. This game was revealed over a year ago in late June 2016, and at the time it was only developed by one man, Bing Yang, which is absolutely insane and unheard of. Since then the team has grown slightly and we've seen more gameplay at the PlayStation Experience event. According to many people who have played the demo, it plays as well as it looks, being very satisfying, which is quite promising. Number 6 is Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI is the 11th main entry in the entire series developed and published by Square Enix. It was first initially released some time ago for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo 3DS Japan in July of last year, and review scores have been strong. The game is scheduled for a release this year 2018 for the PlayStation 4 and 3DS, with a Nintendo Switch version planned for later on. It continues the gameplay of previous games in the franchise, in which players explore the world and fight against various monsters. Next up is Code Vein. This is an upcoming action role-play video game being developed and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. It is set in a massive post-apocalyptic modern-day dystopian world, with vampire themes including gifts from consumptions of blood and other supernatural abilities. The game was announced in April 2017 and it looks to be pretty good, and is expected to release in 2018.
Well, that's that.
Number 4 is Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Ni no Kuni 2 is an upcoming third-person open-world role-playing video game being developed by Level 5 and to be published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This game will be a sequel to The Wrath of the White Witch, which was a critically acclaimed game, but this title takes place hundreds of years after the first game. Players assume the role of Evan, a young king who is on a quest to reclaim his kingdom. After being delayed twice, unfortunately it is now hopefully set to release on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 in March 23, 2018.
Kneel before the king of Ding Dong Dell!
In third place is Monster Hunter World, an upcoming open-world action role-play video game in development and to be published by Capcom. This will be the 5th primary title in the Monster Hunter franchise. It will feature much larger maps, seamless transitions between zones and maps, up to 4-player online co-op, and will also allow players worldwide to play together, a first in the series. The game was announced at Sony's E3 2017 conference and is currently scheduled for a simultaneous worldwide release in January 2018 for Windows, PS4 and Xbox One.
As you can see, the living, breathing ecosystem in Monster Hunter World features its own hierarchy of predators and prey.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
Limping is one of the key tells of a monster approaching its last breath. As the engine runs.
Taking the second spot is Kingdom Hearts 3. This is an upcoming RPG video game being developed and published by Square Enix, and is the 12th installment in the entire series, the final chapter in the Darkseeker saga, and the end to Xehanort. This game as always features a wide cast of different Disney characters and worlds, an interesting blend between Disney and Final Fantasy that has been successful for years. It was announced way back in 2013 and fans have been dying for the game, including myself. It is scheduled for release on PlayStation 4, Xbox One in 2018. Finally, at number 1 on the list is Final Fantasy VII Remake, an upcoming action role-playing video game being developed and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 4. It is a remake of the 1997 PlayStation game, which was released just over 20 years ago. The new game will be a retelling of the original story following mercenary Cloud Strife. It is being developed on the Unreal Engine 4. This will be releasing as a multi-part series and each will have a length of a full game. It has been almost 2 years since we've last seen a trailer, which last appeared at 2015 PlayStation Experience event, so we definitely hope to see more very soon from this ambitious title.
Okay, Riku, let's move.
Well, that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.